All right, y'all, go ahead and get y'all morning coffee, get your snack, get your breakfast, because we back here with another substitute teacher horror story. So, this story is not mine. This just belongs to a teacher who I know, who allowed me to tell their story on my TikTok. Now, this, this was a wild day. This was such a wild day. So the day started off normal. The kids were doing what kids do, getting on everybody's nerves. And we decided to take them outside for a little bit because it was a nice day. So we took the kids outside, me and this other teacher. And we each had like our different grades or whatever. We took the kids outside. Everything was cool. Everything was copacetic. The kids were running, they were playing, they were goofing. And in the corner of my eye, I saw a kid that I didn't know. I thought maybe it was her kid. I saw a kid that I didn't know sitting on the playground with the other children. But all the other children seemed to know this child, so I just kind of let it slide. You know, this is a pretty big playground, but it also has like an open space at the bottom of this like hill situation. So anybody could really walk through the playground to get to the school. So I was just keeping an eye. With that being said, I feel like this kid was already on the playground, or he just blended in so well that like nobody has noticed. So I asked the teacher, I'm like, hey, is that one of our kids? Because I never seen him before. And she's like, nah, I thought that was one of your students. I'm like, nah, I've never seen this child before. So she's like, okay, let's go see who this random kid is. You know, so I'm going to investigate. I go pull one of the children aside. I'm like, hey, who is this kid over there? They give me the name. I'm like, do he go here? He's like, yeah, but he don't ever really show up. So I'm like, when did he pop up to school today? They're like, oh, I don't think they did. I think he was just out here. I'm like, so he didn't come to school, he just sat on the playground, he just said hi, he just came to like say what up to his homies. Okay, but whose class is he in? They're like, oh, he's in your class. I'm like, excuse me? What you mean he's in my class? I ain't never seen this kid before. This kid has never came to school. From what I learned, this kid never comes to school. So he's on my roster, and I marked him absent. And since I'm like new to these children, so yeah, I'm new to the school. I don't know these kids like that. I'm just going by the roster that y'all gave me. And, I was like, oh, okay, so what do I do at this point? Do I just let the kid stick around and stay? Or do I go tell administration, like, hey, this child is here, but he ain't coming to school. He didn't come in the building. He's just kicking it outside. While I'm doing this little investigation, the other teacher has already walked past me and walked up to this kid to figure out who he is. But she walked up kind of thug, like she walked up a little bit with a attitude, because we're like, oh, this is a random kid, anything could be happening, especially in these day and ages. Well, people just be shooting up, killing up, snatching up children and using other children as bait. So she on that tip, like, let me go figure out what's going on with this child. Lo and behold, we didn't know. We didn't know that this kid was about that life, had a lot going on, was ready to snatch a motherfucker up. Okay? So she go up to him, asks him who he is. He gives him, he start going off. Like, who is you? Nobody asked you. I'm minding my business. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, can you mind your business someplace else? Because you ain't supposed to be here. He's like, I could be here as long as I want. This is my school. She like, well, no, according to us, because I didn't get a chance to tell her, like, oh, he's in my class. She like, according to us, you don't go here. We don't know you. You not on our roster. So I'm walking up. I'm like, hey, he's supposed to be in my class, but he just never showed up to school. And she was like, oh, okay. That means he's still not, like, at the school, though. He didn't show up to school today. He needs to go in there and tell him that he's here. He like, I ain't going in there. I ain't doing shit. At this point, she like, oh, you cussing him up. Oh, okay. They going back and forth, exchanging words. And I'm like, woo, 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 two, hey, we don't gotta talk to each other like that. We could, you know. But by the time I didn't said this, he didn't already called her a bitch, and at that point, the whole ceiling fell down. The whole world dropped. Everybody, the world stopped. The birds stopped. He said, "Fuck you, bitch," and like I could see her head turn, like exorcism. Like the whole air got real tense. Part 2. Let me know if y'all need a part 2 to this.